Hey everybody, what is going on? It is the Cutch22 here, bringing you another episode of my MLB 13 The Show Pittsburgh Pirates franchise. In this episode, we are taking on the Cincinnati Reds in a 3-game series at our very own PNC Park. Now the Reds, they've gotten off to a nice start. They're 6-3. They're a pretty good team. They have some good hitters like Joey Votto and Jay Bruce. They've got some good pitchers like Homer Bailey and Johnny Cueto. So, safe to say this is not going to be an easy series at all to win. And in the top of the first inning, very first at-bat in this series, Joey Votto, well, he'll single up the middle, and that will not be the last hit Votto collects in the series, so just keep an eye out on that. Now, bottom first, Neil Walker at the plate with one out, and he is going to ground one to shortstop, and the throw is going to go over to Votto at first, and he makes a nice diving catch. Well, not really a catch, but he robs Walker of the first hit of the ball game. Now we'll skip ahead to the bottom of the third, and Russell Martin is at the plate, and Martin, he's going to hit that one high and deep to right field. It is going to bounce off the wall. Bruce is going to pick it up in right field, and he's going to just keep it to the cutoff man Phillips. It is not going to be in time, and Russell Martin has a stand-up double for our first hit of the game. Next batter, the pitcher Jeff Locke, so I'm going to be looking to bunt here, and the windup in the deal to Locke, and Locke is going to bunt down the third base line, and Todd Frazier makes an odd play and decides to go to third, and he will not get Russell Martin. So now we got runners on first and third. We could have taken an easy out at first, and would have been 2 outs and a runner on third. Now there's 1 out and a runner on first and third. Another replay, very nice bunt. Frazier gets it, and from this angle, it looks like they may have gotten him, so post in the comments if you think he was safe or out. Anyway, next batter, Starling Marte, 1-1 count. And an off-speed pitch hits him in the thigh, or the shin, rather. And so I don't think that was intentional, because why would you hit someone in where they have a shin guard, no less? So just the pitch that got away from him. So now bases loaded, and Neil Walker at the plate. And the first pitch to Walker, and he's going to drive that one high and deep to center field. Couple of the runners hold, but it's out of here. Shin-Soo Choo makes a jumping attempt, but it's already gone. Jack Hanahan's not happy. Neil Walker with a grand slam to put the Pirates up 4-0. That's the first grand slam we've hit this season at PNC Park or on the road, so I was pretty psyched to get that, especially for Neil Walker, who's gotten off to a pretty rough start to the season. So Pirates will take a 4-0 lead in the third inning. And top 4, Votto at the plate. He's going to hit that one high and deep to center field, just about opposite of what Walker hit. McCutchen makes a leaping attempt, but it is too far over the wall. Votto with a solo home run, and just like that, the Reds have made it 4-1. Jeff Locke, none too happy about giving up another hit to Votto. And the next batter is Jay Bruce, very next batter actually. And he's going to hit that one high and deep to just about the same location, and that one's even further out of here, so back-to-back jacks for the Reds' 3-4 hitters, and just like that, the score is 4-2. And Jeff Locke has already given up 2 runs, both on home runs, just in 4 innings, so definitely not the start we were looking for. We'll skip ahead to the top of the 7th. Ryan Hanigan at the plate, and he's going to hit that one high and deep to left field, so this is home run party. McCutchen going to make a late jumping attempt, but that's into the opponent's bullpen, so that's way out of here, and Dusty Baker's pretty thrilled. 3 solo home runs, but yet Jeff Locke's still in it. He still pitched well, and that's not enough to get a lead, so Neil Walker's first grand slam so far is looking like all the runs we're going to get in this game. But you know, there's still a lot of time left. Who knows? And Ryan Hanigan's certainly happy about that. He's an underrated hitter. But anyway, that would be the last of our run. So Jason Grilli coming in to the top of the 9th inning. And the first batter he'll face is Votto. And Votto's going to hit that one high and deep to left. Marte running back. And he will make the catch. So Grilli gets off to a nice start in the top of the 9th. 1 out, getting Joey Votto. And then the next batter's Jay Bruce. And he'll fan Jay Bruce on a slow changeup. Swinging. Jay Bruce a little annoyed at himself. Maybe takes it out a little bit on the ump there. And then the final batter, Todd Frazier. He's going to hit that one high in the air over to third. Alvarez will camp under it, and he will make the catch. And the Pirates take Game 1 of the 3-game series. So that was a pretty good Game 1. Jeff Locke picking up another win. I really like him. He's a young left-handed pitcher with a lot of potential, and so I was pretty excited to get a win in this one, especially because we're going to have to face Matt Latos in Game 2, and you always like to get off to good momentum when you have to face an ace like Matt Latos. So, I was excited to get off to a good start, and yeah, that's pretty much how this first game went, and Dusty Baker's not too thrilled, and so I imagine he wouldn't be thrilled, and Grilly picking up another save, so he's been really solid out of the closer spot so far. So I've been pretty pleased with his production. It's been pretty awesome. He's a really good closer. Pretty upset he's hurt right now in real life. Anyway, the Game 2 starters are a tale of two starters. Matt Lato has been pitching very well. A.J. Burnett not been pitching so well, so we'll have to see how it goes. Top of the first, 2 outs, Votto at the plate. And he's going to hit that one up the middle for another hit. So he gets another hit, and he's on a roll. So just like that, another hit for Votto, and the Reds have a runner on base. Next batter's Jay Bruce. Goes with a change-up is Burnett, and bad idea. That one is high and deep to right, almost into the Allegheny River, but a little short. But doesn't matter to Dusty Baker and the Reds. None too thrilled looks that bench. Anyway, Jay Bruce, 2-run home run off A.J. Burnett. And A.J. Burnett's gotten off to a rough start this year. I don't really know why I haven't been able to pitch very well with him. I don't really know, actually. Anyway, bottom first, McCutcheon up at the plate. And he's going to drive that one off Latos. I didn't think this was going this far off the bat, but that one is going to go into the Pirate bullpen. And we're going to take a 2-1. Well, we're not going to take a 2-1 lead, my bad. We are going to cut the lead to 1. So it's 2-1 on the Andrew McCutcheon solo home run. He's also been struggling. Not as bad as Neil Walker has, but, he hasn't gotten off to the hot start that we've been hoping. So I hope with time, in real life this year, he started off pretty slow, but got back onto the right track. So I'm hoping the turn of events will go like that. So anyway, try to burst Lato's confidence. Anyway, top second now. We'll take a look at the bases loaded for Shin-Soo Choo. 1 out, and he'll get it to first, so I'm thinking double play. Sanchez to Barmes. Back to Sanchez, but that second out is not going to happen. So a run will score. 3-1. Top third, sorry. 2-2 count. Votto, another hit. Man, he's just driving it up the middle. I mean, he doesn't pull, he doesn't anything. And bottom third now, A.J. Burnett at the plate. And you're maybe thinking, why am I having a pitcher hit? Why am I showing this? Well, this is why. Hits that one high and deep. I thought that might have gone out, but nope, not at the deep center field of PNC Park. That's the first extra base hit I've ever gotten with a pitcher in my 4 years of playing MLB The Show, so I was pretty psyched about that. Top 4, runner on second for Shin-Soo Choo, and he's going to hit that one deep to left, and it will bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, so it's 4-1 Reds. Top 7, Brandon Phillips with 2 outs, hits one to Barmes, and he will bobble it. So an easy ground ball with 2 outs turns into an error for Barmes, so could there be more trouble stemming from this little error? Well, that's to be seen. So Barmes he's known as a slick fielder, but he really struggled with that one there. Just an easy ground ball he could have made. Anyway, next batter, Joey Votto, 2-2 count. Hits that one to left. I thought Marte was going to get there, but it was a little bit farther over his head, and he's not going to get there, so Votto will get there with a double, and Phillips will score 5-1 Cincinnati. The next batter will be Jay Bruce, 0-2 count, and he takes another one to the exact same location where he hit it the last time, and I think that one's a little bit deeper. I think that may have gone into the river. Regardless, pretty tough day for our pitchers. I believe that's Janmar Gomez in now, taking some unearned runs off of that Barmes error. So already we've had 3 runs score, and now it's 7-1 Reds, when we had 2 outs, and we've allowed 3 runs to score since we recorded the second out. So, yeah, definitely not what I wanted. Anyway, 3 batters later, Ryan Hannigan singles up the middle, and still we're struggling. It is 8-1 as he drives a run home. So now 5 runs have scored. 4 runs, my bad, have scored. We head ahead to the top of the 8th, and now this is getting just sad. Matt Latos singles past a drawn-in infield. So now we've given up a hit to the pitcher. So this is becoming blowout-worthy. Next batter, Shin-Soo Choo. Yeah, he's going to hit that one to the gap, and Shin-Soo Choo's got wheels. Latos rounding second and rounding third. He'll score easily, and even McCutcheon's gun cannon of an arm isn't going to get Chu, so a triple for Shin-Soo Choo. Next batter, Joey Votto, or two batters later, my bad. And that one is high and deep to left, and that is gone. So I'm not even going to bother with Joey Votto at this point. I'm not going to bother showing him with his home run trot. It's just ridiculous. Bottom eight, Starling Marte looking to extend his hitting streak, and he'll do it. It drops right in front of Ryan Ludwig, and Marte's hitting streak will extend to 7 games. So Marte has been hitting the ball pretty well, one of our most consistent hitters. Anyway, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Latos still in for the complete game. McCutcheon is his first batter he faces, and he'll get him on a slider, cutting away. Second batter he faces is Pedro Alvarez, the power hitter, who's been hot, but didn't fare too well in this game, and I'm thinking, oh, this is good. That one's going high, and it's off the wall. Well, I'm thinking Alvarez can get the second, but no. The bounce off the wall really helped, and Jay Bruce guns Alvarez down, and now 1-1 count to Garrett Jones. And G.I. Jones pops one into high right field. Bruce will settle under it and make the catch, and the ball game is over. So, after a nice win on Game 1, Latos and the Reds blow us out in Game 2 by a score of 11-1. So certainly, we were looking to regain some momentum in Game 3, but, it's going to be tough. After a blowout like this, you just got to regain some confidence in your guys, and that's what Dusty Baker did in the last game. After a close loss, he must have went back to the dugout and gotten some words in, and they came out and they beat us. And so we're looking forward to playing Game 3 because I was excited to play Game 3 because I thought this was going to be a great game and we could take the series in 3. And the starters would be Johnny Cueto and Wandy Rodriguez. And unlike the last game, the Reds starter is struggling, and Rodriguez has been pretty hot this year. Only in a few starts, though, so you always got to consider sample size. And and the Reds trotting out a pretty strong lineup. Votto, his average was under 300 when the series started. Now it's 364. So a beautiful day game, top of the first. Votto at the plate, and that one's high and deep to left. Bounces off the wall. McCutcheon will get there, but Votto's already in second, and man, he is going ham this series. I don't even know how to stop him at this point. I don't even want to walk him. It's sad. Next batter, Jay Bruce. That one singled up the middle, so McCutcheon's going to throw home, but the Reds have a quick 1-0 lead. Even though it was a pretty close tag by Russell Martin, now that I think of it. So Jay Bruce with another RBI. He's been an RBI machine this series. Bottom first, Starling Marte at the plate with a runner on first. And he will single into center field, extend his hitting streak to 8 games. So Marte brings the hitting streak to 8 games. Runners on first and second now. And Johnny Cueto looking like he may be struggling again as Marte extends. But next batter's Andrew McCutcheon. 3-1 count. Cueto looks in, deals. McCutcheon gets the fastball low, takes it for a ball, and just like that, bases are loaded with nobody out, and Cueto's in a bit of a jam here. So, what do you really do in this situation? Do you pull the infield in and try to throw it to home on a ground ball? Pull the outfield out? Garrett Jones, went to take a look at what kind of pitches he had in his arsenal. Garrett Jones at the plate. What is Jones going to do? Well, the first pitch from Cueto up, that's what Jones is going to do. That one's not even close. That is gone, completely out of the ballpark. Garrett Jones, who you saw was slumping with that 174 average, absolutely demolishes a fastball to deep right field. And just like Neil Walker in Game 1, the very first inning that wasn't the first inning. The very first score of the game is a grand slam. So G.I. Jones has always had some pop, and that's what we're talking about. 4-0 Bucks. It's top of the first. Bottom third now. Jones up again at the plate. And that one is another no-doubter to the exact same spot where he hit his first. and that one looks like it even went farther. So, what a game Garrett Jones is having. 2 at-bats, 2 moonshots to right field, driven in 5. Came into the game with 174 average, like 2 RBIs, left the game with about 8 RBIs and an average just over 200. So I'm definitely hoping this is the start of something better, because Garrett Jones definitely not been producing this year in real life, and it's been disappointing. So I'm hoping he'll get it started here. Top 4, you know who's at the plate. It's Joey Votto, and he's going to single. He just hits it everywhere he wants to. I mean, it's ridiculous. Next batter's, a couple batters later, Todd Frazier, and Votto is going to go for second, and somehow Russell Martin's throw is high, so Votto is even stealing bases now. What can't he do? Can he pitch like Chris Davis? I mean, what can't this guy do? He's insane. A few batters later, Ryan Hanigan singles up the middle. Outfield was playing back, so Votto will score. The score is 5-2 Pirates on a Hanigan RBI single. Bottom 4th, McCutchen at the plate. And he will drive that one high and deep to left field. This is another no-doubt shot, except this one's to left, his pull side. So McCutchen, back-to-back games with a home run. Maybe it'll continue in the next series. So, that was pretty awesome. I'm really liking how McCutchen's been lately. He's just been hitting the ball well, and Cueto's none too happy. That's 3 home runs he's given up in the span of about 4 innings. 5 innings, I'm not really sure. And so that would signal it for Johnny Cueto. He's going to come out after a pretty rough day. Didn't even last through 4 full innings. Gave about 10 hits, 6 runs, a walk. I don't even think he struck anybody out. Anyway, Sam LeCure coming in. Small sample size, but he's pitched pretty well. Hasn't allowed a run in 4 2/3 innings. Drops his glove there because he's clumsy. And Dusty Baker's ready to hand him over the ball. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to try to get our more runs. And bottom 5th, Michael McHenry getting a pinch hit for Russell Martin. Hits that one high and deep to left field. And that one is out of here. So the pinch hitter, Michael McHenry, because Russell Martin left with an injury, which, by the way, was just an injury that's going to be a one-day injury, so he's not going to be out very long. So Michael McHenry hits that one out of the park. First home run of the year for our backup catcher, who I really like. Top 6, Votto at the plate. Hit to center field. Gonna drop down. 3 for 3 this game for Joey Votto. And I just don't know how to stop him. I mean, I was throwing him pitches everywhere. Top 9 now. Justin Wilson pitching, and Brandon Phillips hits it through the hole, so we're up 6 runs at the start of this inning with Justin Wilson pitching. Now keep that in mind. Votto, next batter up. He's going to hit that one, and he's going to loop it into left. So now there's runners on first and second with nobody out. I got some guys pitching in the bullpen in case Wilson starts to falter. Jay Bruce, next batter. He's going to hit that one to Barmes. Throws it to second. Walker, gets it to Barmes and gets the out. But there's still runners on first and third. So Ryan Hanigan now gets that one just fair. And so a run will score on a Hanigan double. So now it's 8-3 for 1 out. 2 runners in scoring position. There's another hit up the middle. Todd Frazier. 1 run scores. Hanigan will hold at third. And now it's Ryan Ludwig. No, Jack Hanahan, the pinch hitter. That one is gone. Now it's 8-7. Just like that, Justin Wilson has given up 5 runs in the 9th inning. So his ERA was around 1.5 at the start of this game. It's now around 6.5. So Jason Grilli coming in to try to get the last 2 outs and get a shortened save. Zach Cozart drives one to deep right field, but not very high. Garrett Jones will make easy work of that one. And there's 2 gone. And finally, Chris Izey, pinch hitting, drives it to left. Marte will go back up, back pedal, and take the ball game and take the series. So, all in all, a very successful series. I really enjoyed playing this series, and I'm really excited to keep making more videos of these, and I appreciate you guys watching these. I really do appreciate every view. So, if you liked it, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like, tell your friends' friends, and thanks guys for watching this. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a good one. This is the Kutch 22 signing out.